For many returning players, modern-day Minecraft can seem overwhelming with the addition of so many blocks and features available in the game. This was one of the topics of my previous video, the amount of in-game blocks and countless ways you can play, explore, and complete Minecraft survival. And while I do believe this is one of the best aspects of current-day Minecraft, it can be somewhat of a double-edged sword. Some viewers commented about how the amount of available in-game blocks can make the game seem very daunting, and I can understand where they're coming from. I too at one point or another have installed the game only to feel overwhelmed with the amount of options available in game. Should I explore the overworld and biomes around me, searching for loot in villages and boats? Or should I immediately start caving and look for endgame tier resources like diamonds and ancient debris? Should I wait until I have the enchantment Fortune 3 on a pickaxe before gathering ores? What about food? Should I try to get an elytra now so that it's easier to build? You get my point. So let's talk about the things you can do as a returning player to enjoy Minecraft again in a comfortable, steady, and refreshing way. The first thing I suggest you do is to keep things simple when you're starting out. And what I mean by this is don't venture too far off from where you spawned in your world, and use what is around you to get started. Creating a home base for yourself will allow you to have an area to be safe in, as well as store all the new items that you'll be gathering as you just started a new world. A few trees should give you more than enough wood to make some chests, maybe a few barrels, and you can store everything that you find. Don't worry so much about sorting things, you can worry about that later when you expand and make dedicated places for all your different stuff. Try to immerse yourself in the biome you are in and use everything around you. So now that you're settled in with a place you can call home, the next thing you should do is set out a goal to build something. And I mean anything. You don't necessarily have to follow a guide on YouTube. If that's your thing, go for it. But I do suggest you just make something completely unique and on your own. Make something fun that you can enjoy looking at and appreciate once you finish. It can be something simple like this little barn or this garden that I'm building in this video. You don't have to do something like this, it's just an example. And all of this can be made out of basic, easy to gather resources like wood for the barn and diorite for the garden. Honestly, the resource I used the most for these was time, which is my next topic. How you spend your time in your world. How you spend time doing various things in Minecraft can influence how much you actually enjoy the game. If you make a job out of things and push yourself to hard limits to complete time-consuming goals in a short amount of time, you will face burnout and you will stop playing the game eventually. Pace yourself in gathering different materials for what you would like to build, and explore other parts of your world when you become bored or tired of doing something. I like to alternate between caving and building because it allows me to explore unknown areas and seek out treasures, while also supplying me with various blocks I can use to build different things. I didn't gather all the diorite for this in one trip. I would go down and gather a few stacks, maybe some more iron and coal, do some more exploring, and then return to continue building. I didn't want to overcomplicate things trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to build, finding the exact cost of the entire build, and then gathering the resources endlessly until they had the exact amount I needed. I didn't know how many blocks this was going to take to build because I'd never built this before, and I just did whatever came to mind. I even scrapped a few ideas along the way because I changed my mind because nothing is ever final. You can always change what you build because there's always more time.